Hello everyone, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online and our Wood Elf Warden. After a long time, we are back and look here. This is a polymorph. I really don't know what is this. Polymorphs. I got this Winterborn Spriggan. I got this from the store and it looks amazing on my Wood Elf. It looks very amazing. I didn't play in a long time the Wood Elf because I want to create more content with different classes. I got a message yesterday about the Warden, what is happening, and I replied that the Warden is okay, he's still here, and I was thinking to start doing live streams with the Warden. I have like 4 or 5 classes already. I have the Warden, the Arcanist, I have the Sorcerer, the Necromancer, and the Nightblade, yeah. Somehow the Arcanist is on hold, I don't know if I'm going to return to that. But if you're interested to see the Arcanist, then I will return. So we are in Bankorai. We did the 4 zones. This is the 5th one and the last one in this alliance. After this we have to move down here or maybe there. We'll see. For now, Bankorai is our... And look here, Sharpest Knight has another quest for me. We increased the reputation with him and he wants us to do a quest to move forward with the story in his life and learn more about him. Here we have a delve, because I don't want to see this quest mark on Sharpest Knight. First I'm going to do this quest and we are going to return here.
I need to tell you something. You're the only one I know who's nosy enough to care. It's about my former job broker, Federo. I have been wanting to have a word with him ever since everything went tailed up on my last job. You know, the one where we met.
Okay, I remember. You didn't tell me much about Federo before.
He hired me and paid me on time, that's all you need to know. But I haven't heard from him since the Raynilla job. I figured he had some connection to the Reformer and my forgotten past. I was thinking we ought to pay him a visit.
Where can we find Federo?
He has this little place in Cedrith Mora. If he's there, we can shake him down for information, then get lost before the Reformer's mercenaries show up. Whatever happens, I know I'll fare better with you there. Any chance you'd like to tag along?
Sure, I'll go with you to Federer's place in Cedrith Mora.
Probably better that I don't go to the seat of House Telvanni and Warden.
Between a rock and a whetstone.
Someone in the higher ranks obsessed with my capture. I know I don't say it a lot, but I appreciate you sticking with me.
Okay. I have some questions before we find Federo.
I figured you would. I hate Cedrith Mora, so I'm not in any hurry to get there. Ask away.
Have you spent a lot of time in Sadrit Mora?
I used to have to go to Federo's place to get paid before I convinced him to start utilizing dead drops. Tried to teach him how to fish once or twice. It didn't take. He always tried to get me to go drinking with him instead. Can't imagine why.
Do you think he wanted to be friends?
How should I know? We weren't close. He was just someone I worked for. So, there's no reason to hold back if we need to shake him down for information when we find him, especially if it's clear he's decided to keep working for the Reformer.
Do you think that's what he's done?
He'd be stupid not to. You remember the Reformer was offering 3 times the promised rate to his mercenaries for my capture, right? All Federo ever wanted was to get rich and climb ranks within House Telvanni. Turning me over would get him both.
Then why do you think he hasn't found you yet?
Well, I'm not working for him anymore, am I? I keep it low profile when I'm not spending time with you. Maybe he set up a trap for me at his place, or maybe the Reformer made him disappear. I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Are you worried about a trap being set for you at Federo's place?
I'd be more concerned if Federo had written acting like nothing was wrong, asking to put me on another job or something. It's not like him to not write. It's the other stuff that worries me more.
What are you most concerned about?
It's not the threat of danger so much. I know we can handle whatever comes our way. It's the Reformer, I suppose. The note we found where he mentioned me by name. I try not to think about the way he talked about me, how unsettling it was.
I remember he seemed fixated on you.
Me, of all people. Guess that's how we know he's crazy. I guess that's what has me so unnerved. I mean, I've done awful things for money, but what's he doing them for? And what do I have to do with any of it?
Maybe Federo will give us some answers to that.
Some part of me wonders if I'd be better off not knowing the answers, but I guess we'll have to see.
Have you heard from Meve or Dimik A since we saw them last?
Mevi, the one who made it clear I was a dangerous liability because I was choosing to go after the Reformer? The one who likely blames me for the death of her wife? That, Mevi? No, I haven't.
What about Dimik A?
I don't know how to find her, and she couldn't find me if she tried. Probably for the best that it stays that way. You saw how disappointed she was when she realized I wasn't her Kaj Kuje, the brother she knew from before.
Do you really think that Meve blames you for Rhaenyra's death?
Why not? It's probably how I'd feel if it were me. I can't replace Rhaenyra, but I can try and fix things my way, our way, if you're still with me.
Okay, so for this we have to go into another map. Oh, okay, we have some mails with items. Okay, companion, and this is in Sadrit Mora. Oh, in Vardenfell. Oh, we have a lot to do. We have to run from here to there. I don't have a... Okay, we are going to do that. I want to do this quest. Let's go from here. We are going, I don't know, I think there are 3 quests on the story. On the life story of Sharper's Knight.
Ready to ride.
Yeah. Okay, now all we have to do is run that way. Let's stay on the road. This companion, Sharp as Night, you can get this from the Necrom DLC. He's a mercenary and also a fisher. If you get this companion and you go fishing, you get an chance for increased rare fishes. So it's better to have this if you're going for the Master Angler to catch all the rares. That's why I have this on like every character. Okay. Because I also like to fish.
You too? This is ridiculous.
Okay. I'm not going to do anything else around here. I'm just going for the companion quest. And then we are going back to Bankorai. It's a long road. But we are going to make it. We are going to make it and find Federal. Okay, we are going with this road. Nice and easy. Whole citizen. Just a second. These are... Is there one in Sadrith Mora? Just a second, maybe... Let me check. Maybe we have a fast travel.
Good Noirs, sit down. We make regular runs to Suran and
Tel
Mora.
Mora and...
If that's where you want to go, climb aboard and we'll get you there in 2 shakes of a Kwama's antenna.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we are far. Let's go.
It's hard. We make regular runs between here and...
Okay, Molagmar. Okay, we are in the same place.
Another? We make regular runs to Suran.
Where is Suran? Oh. Damn. No.
I'm glad. Sorry, I forgot that not everyone knows how to tell a silk strider.
Seidanin. Oh man. Seidanin is right. So maybe there is no...
All of them. We travel to Nisus and...
Nisus, let's see. Oh, that's a bit far. Let's take the way shrine. To have this for later.
My Silt Strider can take...
Balmora.
Watch your pockets.
Okay.
Yes, I know. My Silt Strider can take you to either Nisus or Vivek City. Ride smooth, and my creature's as gentle as a midday breeze.
I don't like this.
My Silt Strider can take you to...
Yeah, I just lost some precious time, but
My Silt Strider can take you.
nice again. Okay, let's go back here. And I was thinking that there is one in, but there isn't.
I'm with you.
Not you too. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's take a shortcut.
Useful. Hold on to that.
Okay, there is another way shrine around there. Molagmar. Let's return to the main road. I don't want to get lost. Okay. Okay. A nice sky shard. I'm going to skip that. Okay, down here. We are close now. Finally. Let's take the way shrine first.
Bet I'm not the only one who wishes this place would sink into the sea.
Oh, okay, let's find Federo.
Nice little place right on the water. And get this, Federo doesn't even like to fish. What a waste.
Yeah, what a waste.
Door unlocked. Place looks abandoned. We're off to a great start.
Nice painting. Clothing.
Those are rags by Federo standards. Not his style at all. I hate that I know that.
Wine bottle.
Federo only drinks sugary Sujama cocktails. The wine bottles can't be his.
Hey, who are you?
Here's our wine drinker. I can smell it on her. Where's Federo? Who are you?
I'm Federo's betrothed. Leave now, before I call the guards.
Oh my god,
Right.
she's...
And I'm Lady Mara, here to bless your union. Who are you really?
She's so drunk.
Look, I don't want any trouble. Federo is a good enough sort. He wouldn't mind that I've held up here for so long, honest. Because, we were engaged to be married. As you can see, losing him has made me take to drinking. Oh, how I miss him.
What? Where is Federo?
Oh, he's dead, I'm afraid. Killed by some mercenary called Sharpest Knife. Just brutal. Nasty business. Tragic, really. I'm heartbroken. We were gonna get married, you know. But he told me that since he's dead, I can keep the house.
How did Pharaoh tell that you if he's dead?
Good question. Look, Federo just told me to say that to anyone who came asking after him. He's a good guy, really. He said he was meeting someone who was going to keep him safe. You're not trying to hurt him, are you?
He has some information we need, that's all.
Oh, information. It seems harmless enough to me. He had me seek passage to East March for him. He paid me in wine to do it. Let slip he was headed to Twinkler, Tinkerer Tobin's workshop, I think. Does that help?
It's a start, thanks.
You two are a lot more friendly than the mercenaries that came round looking for Federo a while back. Of course, when they woke me and dragged me out of bed, I was nearly sober, I think. Anyway, they haven't been back since.
Mercenaries?
Hired by a client of his, I think. Didn't sound too happy with him. And they weren't too happy with me after I hurled all over the one holding me. Lot easier to lie when you're sober, but where's the fun in that?
How do you actually know Federo?
Oh, we're just friends. Drinking buddies, really. I think he always had a thing for one of his mercenaries. Told me about him once, but I forget. I'll set you up with him if you like. He's a great guy, really. Gave me his house.
Where did you say he went again?
Toby's... No, that's not right. Tinkerer Tobin's workshop. East March. Oh, bundle up if that's where you're headed. I hear it's cold there this time of year. Or every time of year, I suppose.
Okay, sharp.
So, Federo's not just a coward, but a liar too. As if I cared about him enough to track him down and kill him. He should be so lucky. The elf is too drunk for me to understand most of her story. What did you get out of her?
She said Federo was headed to East March to meet someone.
Right. But who? And why East March? Of all places, Federo wasn't stupid. He'd know I'd see through a cover story as fake as this wine drinker being his betrothed, and he knows how good a tracker I am. Why leave such an obvious loose end?
Maybe the cover story wasn't meant to fool you. Maybe he's running from the Reformer.
I suppose he'd be in trouble if he didn't make every effort to hand me over to the Reformer. I just can't imagine why he'd do that for me. The place the elf mentioned is west of Cragwallow, right on the hot springs. Ugh.
Let's see if Fedor is still there.
Eastmarch, of all places. The armpit of Skyrim. Fedor must be really desperate to hole up at this Tinkerer Tobin's place. I'm sure he's just miserable.
You don't like Skyrim?
I don't mind the endless tracts of ice and snow, but Eastmarch has that rotten egg smell from all the hot springs. Makes me want to gag. Besides that, the Nords of Windhelm are a bit chipper for my taste. Otherwise, no strong opinions.
It's been a while since Fedor fled. Do you think he'll still be there?
I'd be surprised if he were. Like you said, he was meeting someone. If we have to do more tracking, that's fine by me. I'm good at that. I can't picture him staying in the wilds of Skyrim for long, though. He's what I'd call an indoor elf.
You seem to know a bit more about him than you let on before.
When I say he asked me to drink with him once or twice, I might have agreed once or twice. Easier to think of him not as a friend if he happened to sell me out to the Reformer.
You think he'd do that?
I did, but I'm beginning to rethink that theory. I'm not going to say I was wrong until I actually am, and probably not even then. Are you done with the questions? We have an armpit to get to.
Okay, go to Tinker Taubin's workshop in Eastmarch. And of course, we don't have a way shrine to fast travel there. And I really don't like when this is happening. Okay, let's see. That's why I don't like why they don't put a way shrine on every area. Now that this quest will lead me to Eastmarch, how can I go there if there's no way shrine? Just by taking the boat to one place and then another place.
We're just about ready to set sail. I don't
Distance
know about you,
shores.
but the moonlit is looking a little too close for comfort these days.
Okay.
I was planning on sailing to Sadrith Moor next, but I don't mind taking you to an alliance capital. Trade is always good in the capitals.
Okay, take me to Mournhall in the Ebonheart Pact territory. That's our quest. And from there we are taking this.
Promise comfortable accommodations.
And where is Shadowfan, the Shan? The Eastmarch is up here.
I can fit you. We even have a spare hammock.
Let's go.
Shadowfan, yep. Easier. Much easier if you have a. Oh man. Oh man.
The manifest is full.
Let's go.
Eastmarch. You have to take the boat to a lot of areas until you reach your destination. Finally. And now we have a way shrine because we just entered here. Okay. Now let's run for our quest. I think I'm running faster than my mount. So much snow. Okay, we are closer. It's not a long distance. Another way shrine.
They should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of...
Oh, enemies. Careful. We have enemies in this area. Careful. All we want is to go to our quest. And who are you? Federo.
Who's there? Please don't be another bear.
Well, look who
Do I
it is.
look like a bear?
Federo, I thought one of your mercs took you out.
Sharp? Sharp? What are you doing here?
Haha. We came for you.
I didn't reveal anything to the Reformer about Sharp. I just ran. Sharp never mentioned being a former Telvanni slave. On the souls of my ancestors. I didn't know. I'd never have put him on the job if I had. I swear.
Sharp didn't know either. We're trying to track down the Reformer. What can you tell us about him?
Track him down?
Yeah?
What, to kill him? Oh.
I don't
I
know.
suppose someone has to.
Maybe.
You really think you can? Listen, I had plans to blackmail the Reformer before I realized how stupid that would be. The cache of information can be yours and Sharp's. For a price.
What do you want?
Not what I want, but what I need. A new life. New name, new identity, new clothes. I heard there's a document forger in the Adepts' Retreat in Windhelm. Work out a deal, then meet me in the Outlaws' Refuge. I'll tell you where I buried the cache.
We'll see what we can do.
Please hurry. I'm really not built for this climate. I just need passable documents and some clothing that doesn't make me look quite so Telvanni. Then I can be on my way. Remember, I'll meet you in the Windhelm Outlaws' Refuge after, all right?
Why did you have Gauntlin tell people that Sharp killed you?
Oh, that. I thought it'd make Sharp seem dangerous and unpredictable. I thought it'd throw the Reformer off his scent and mine. And I thought maybe the Reformer would be afraid that Sharp was coming for him next. And look, now he is.
Did the Reformer offer you anything to turn in Sharp?
Of course he did. Gold, power, prestige. He practically sounded like a game of tribute. It'd have been so easy. And I'd be living like a king right now if I had.
Why didn't you do it?
Turn over my best mercenary? I couldn't live with myself if I did that. Only got as far as I did on the peninsula because of Sharp. I might have called him my friend if he were the type to make friends. Speaking of, who are you exactly?
I'm Sharp's friend. We met when you put him on the Rainila's job.
Huh. Well, good you came along, or we'd both probably be a lot worse off. You know the Reformer is obsessed with Sharp, right? He won't kill Sharp, but I'm sure he'll cut down anyone else who stands in his way. Just be careful.
Just be careful.
New clothes? You're shameless.
Come on, Sharp. I've been good to you, haven't I? If you can't find something nice, at least make sure it's warm.
Warm. Let's speak with Sharp.
Federo ran instead of trying to turn me over to the Reformer. I didn't expect that from anyone, let alone someone like him. We'll see how reliable this forger is in Adept's Retreat. As for clothing, I have no idea what we're going to do.
Do you trust Federo to give us the information we are after?
It's probably not going to be much. He gave up on using it as blackmail, after all. He's clearly scared for his life. Maybe helping him isn't the worst thing, but I say we don't go out of our way to set him up for a life of luxury.
You're sure there is someone who can get us what Federo wants at the Adept's Retreat?
It wouldn't have been my first place to look either, but I guess a truly skilled forger could hide in plain sight. If that's what Federo heard, let's follow his lead. He's been here longer than we have, I suppose. It's the clothes I'm worried about.
Are you worried you'll disappoint Federo with your selection?
Please, like I care. But I owe him for not giving me up when he could have. I'll leave the selecting to you since you clearly have more particular taste than I do. Federo will probably appreciate your judgment better than mine.
If you say so, let's get going then. Go to the Adept's Retreat. That's another area. Oh my god, this quest. Okay, it's still here. Finally. I'm traveling the entire continent for this quest. Okay, where to? That way, okay. To the enchanting. Oh, are you jumping there?
I love visiting the forge. It's always so toasty here. He hurled it across Tamriel and the heart was hurled to shout. Red diamond.
The Adept's Retreat. Mave.
Stranger, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same... Oh, no. You're the forgery expert, aren't you?
Keep your voice down.
Hmm.
After I saw Dimike to safety, I was lost. I remembered that Raynilla and I came to Windhelm on a holiday once. I just sort of drifted here. But I tried to keep my head down. I must not have hidden well enough. How did you manage to find me?
We weren't looking for you exactly. We're looking to get a forged identity and we're pointed here.
Raynilla worked hard to bring light to all corners of the world. Now that she's gone, everything feels cast in shadow. Like I've lost my purpose. But forgery is something I know. Something I did for her. This new identity, is it for Sharp?
It's for Federo Andril. He used to broker jobs from the Reformer.
I know that name. Raynilla used to keep tabs on him. She wrote him, pleading for him to defect as an abolitionist. I was convinced he was a lost cause, but Raynilla didn't believe in lost causes. He's really had a change of heart, has he?
He refused to give up Sharp, and he's agreed to give us all the information he has on the Reformer.
Raynilla's work, then. It wasn't for nothing. A spark still remains. Her mission didn't have to die with her. I'll draft up a plausible identity. Something that will allow Federo unrestricted travel, wherever he might wish to go.
Thank you, Mavi.
Our contact wanted new clothing, too. Any idea where we might find something easy on the coin purse?
There's a tailor in the armorer's place across town. Standard prices, though. Might help if I had coin to spare.
Okay, we have coin. Oh, by order of the Mages Guild, this document gives Belvis Salvel, courier for the Antiquarian Circle, express permission for fair and free travel across all lands, holds, and borders that have granted access to members of the Mages Guild. The holder of this document agreed to be responsible for any fees incurred during travel, including but not limited to tolls, permits, bribes, meals, hospitality, insurance, ransoms, gambling losses, and robberies. In the event that an antiquity is damaged during transport, the antiquity's value in gold will be deducted from the courier's pay. The holder of this document is a representative acting in the interest of the Mages Guild and the Antiquarian Circle, but does not serve to confirm membership in either party. If found, please return to the closest Mages Guild hall. This document offers no promise of payment in the event that the holder is found deceased. Sign, Vanus Galerion, Mages Guild founder and Archmage. Okay. Now let's go for clothing.
ceilings make the mugs bigger.
Oh, the clothing is in the other way. Okay. Let's walk around this snowy city. This place is so beautiful.
Fresh from the warm
Oh,
southern lands, you smell of salt and sunshine.
Come on, you can do it! Just one more bite!
come on, you can do it.
He's got this contest in the bag. Clothing here. Free to anyone who can take it off my hands.
Yeah, me.
Doesn't get cheaper than free. Let's take a look.
An outfit selected at random from a trunk full of very pungent clothes.
No, you carry that. I'll try to keep upwind of you.
Thanks for taking that off my hands. Hope it's going to someone who lacks a sense of smell.
Ever.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, we have to go to the... okay. I know where. Into the outlaws. Somewhere underground.
Well,
Here. Windhelm Outlaws Refugee.
Windhelm Outlaws Refuge. Do I have anyone here who wants to kill me? I don't think so.
Two deer ran right through the camp after you left. I made all haste to get here after that.
2 deer. I'm surprised you survived.
I'm sure you and Sharp both find it very funny that I stayed out in the wilds, jumping at every noise, thinking it might be the last thing I hear. My poor nerves. But I'm ready to put all this behind me. Did you get what I asked for?
Here's your new identity and your new clothes. Now, can you tell us where you buried the cash?
This is really the best you could do? I'm a courier for the Antiquarian Circle? This document makes it sound awfully dangerous. What's that smell? Don't tell me that's coming from the clothes. You did remember to bring me clothes, didn't you?
If you don't like what we brought you, we'll take it back.
No, I'll take it. Sharp was always my best man for the job. If he says this was the most you could do, I believe it. I guess being a courier isn't so bad, but the smell on these clothes... never mind. It's nothing a good wash can't fix.
Of course. We got you what you asked for. Where's the cash buried?
I'll mark the location on your map. It's not far from here. You're really going after the Reformer, aren't you? I'd wish you luck, but I think Sharp's used up all that in finding you. I'm going to need luck more than you two. Courier?
Good luck, Federo.
So, after you fished these clothes out of the latrine that you found them in, what'd you do? Dry them over a bonfire of mammoth fur? The style I'll just have to work with, but the smell!
I have some questions before we go.
Maybe I could answer them over drinks? I've grown quite partial to the sweet mead they drink here. Oh, never mind. Sharp's giving me a look. Asking me on your way then.
Why bury the cache of information on the Reformer?
The Nords and others who frequent the Tinkerer's camp seemed affable enough, but I got rid of any identifying information just in case they started to doubt my story.
What was your story?
That I decided to leave a cult and was laying low until its members forgot about me? Common enough and doesn't prompt a lot of questions. Most of the Nords who asked just nodded knowingly and offered me a drink. Maybe I'll keep the story.
How did you get involved with the Reformer in the first place?
I don't know. He seemed nice. He had these grand new ideas, powerful connections, things that mattered to me. Just goes to show, first impressions aren't everything. But you know that. You're friends with Sharp.
What sort of new ideas?
He had it in his head that he could eliminate the need for slavery in all of Morrowind, if you can believe it. He was very protective of his methods, of course. Typical Telvanni. But he said the slaves he had were a necessity to perfect the process.
What does that mean?
I haven't the faintest idea. And hopefully I'll never have to think about such things again. I'm glad to get away from all this. The Reformer really is unhinged. You'll see what I mean when you find that cache.
Of all the places in Tamriel, why did you decide to escape to Thinker's Stubbins?
It wasn't my choice. I've been getting these letters for some time, pleading with me to defect, stop working for House Telvanni, telling me how I was complicit. When I finally did leave, of course, it was too late.
What do you mean?
Whoever wrote me said I could go to Tobin's as a sort of safe house. They would know somehow that I'd made it there, and they'd be along to set me up right with a new life, new identity. But nobody showed up. Until you and Sharp did, anyway.
I'm pretty sure Rhaenyra was the one who wrote you. Maeve mentioned she was keeping tabs on you.
Rhaenyra? Not the one the Reformer was after. I didn't know she was freeing his slaves until it was too late. No wonder she didn't come for me. She's dead, isn't she? Who is Maeve? Someone dear to Rhaenyra, I imagine?
Rhaenyra's wife. She's the one who forged your documents.
The one in Adept's Retreat? Small world. I hope you gave her my thanks. And I hope we see each other again. Remember, the world isn't against you. It just seems that way when you're up against a rich and powerful Telvanni Magister.
Okay, Sharp.
Let's go dig up that cache.
Do you think Fedor is going to be alright?
Before all this, he was a pampered Telvanni rank climber. That is not an illness you recover from overnight. We handled Rhaenyra's unfinished business with him, and now we're on to more important things. It's up to him how he moves forward now.
Are you going to keep in touch with him?
I haven't decided. It might be too dangerous, you know. Probably safer for him to make a clean break from all this. But saying that makes me wonder if Rhaenyra thought the same about me. If that's why she didn't try harder to find me.
Even if it's more dangerous, I think Fedor will probably like it if you stay in touch.
He does seem the type to get lonely very easily, and he acts all put upon when he does. Maybe I will then, for his sake, and only because you suggested it.
Okay. And where do we have to go? Okay, it's right outside. It's a bit hard to see because of the white area.
Should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer.
That's what she said, but I don't
So right
see
here
them.
by the warrior.
Maybe what the traveling merchant said is true.
Let's get the horsey.
Fedor marked the map between those two boulders. Guessing it's just under the snow.
Yep. Under the snow. Oh man, there are so many things to read. Mysterious letter to Fedor. Okay, let's go. Fedor, I used to be like you. I told myself that if I could swallow my disgust at the reprehensible things I was asked to under the magisters of House Telvanni, that things will be different when I was one of them. Heed my words, the only difference between slaves and rank climbers like us is that slaves have inherent value. When one of us dies, another is willing and eager to take our place. And unlike slaves, we have the choice to live. I know who you work for. I know the wizard who's lining your pockets, because he used to line mine. I know you have a limited time before you make a mistake or he decides you've outlived your usefulness. If you want to live while you're still able, tell no one. Make no special arrangements. March east. Ask after Tobin's with the locals, north of Wit's Daughter. You will know the site by two lamps. You will be safe there. Send no correspondence. In due time I will be by to help you find a new life of dignity and prosperity. And if in time you decide you'll like to do more to help people like us, I will gladly welcome another lamp to light the way. Okay, that's one. Note from Gadri to Federo. Federo, do me a favor, never hire me on for this client again. I don't mind the work itself, but all this cloak and dagger nonsense isn't worth the rate I'm getting. It's already a secret lair with a secret door near the bridge to some dwarven ruins. Tell your other contractors I'm leaving the key by the door itself, so it's not such a pain in the behind for them to find. Alright, I'm done gripping. For now, I'll be staying a night or two nearby in Gnisis. Let me know if there's anything else that needs to be done. If not, let me know where you're sending my payment. Okay, and another letter from the Reformer. Federo, let's discuss this mercenary in person. Pull him off this Rhaenyra's job, but promise him payment. He will answer your summons with little suspicion, yes? This letter will reach you before I do, but do keep my coming a secret from this sharpest knight. I cannot help but wonder if he remembers me, if his scales are still that dusky midnight blue, if his crest is still glossy with black feathers. Some immutable part of him yearns to be in my possession again. I just know it. Why else will he keep the only name I know him by? He will know me. He must know me. He will see me. He will learn my name, and he will remember my ceaseless endeavor to tame his uniquely defiant nature. I very much look forward to seeing the look on his face when he meets me again for the first time. Do everything in your power to arrange this for me, Federo, and I will reward you with all your heart's desire. Meet soon, Sondivel Ulres. Oh, yes.
Find anything worthwhile? Or do we need to go back and shake down Federo for something better?
Okay, the first letter hints at the location of a secret lair and the key to it near Gnisis.
Gnisis? Well, that's not too far. Let's see. Bridge. Dwemer Ruins. I think I know the place. No hope of pronouncing it, though. I'll mark it on your map and we can skulk around for a way inside. Anything worthwhile in the other notes.
The next one wasn't signed, but I think it's from Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra? Let me see.
Yeah, it's from Rhaenyra.
Right.
Yeah.
She was the reason that Federo had somewhere safe to go when he needed to run. He protected me because she gave him a way to do so.
The last note must be from the Reformer. He signed it with his real name.
Hello, Sondivel Ulris. Let's see what a piece of work you are.
Are you alright?
Fine. He's a crazy Telvanni, but we knew that, right? Well, we have the approximate location of this lab of his and a key to get inside. Sondivel wants to meet in person so badly. Let's see if he's there.
If you're sure, let's head to Vardenfell and find that key. Go to the bridge at Ark... Oh my god, I can pronounce that name. Okay, we are going back to Wardenfell. Oh, and it's up there.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Rhetoric.
So many places to visit on this quest.
Is on the way. I've received assurances from House Rhetoric.
So this companion is from the Necrom DLC, but the quests will bring us to the Morrowind DLC here in Wardenfell.
Here's the bridge. Let's talk.
Yeah, here's the bridge.
Let's see. Nisus nearby. Check. Bridge to some dwarven ruins. Check. Secret door. Could be anywhere between here and the coast. Look, instead of wasting our time searching, I have something that might help us.
What's that?
I've got this little tracking spell I've been working on in my free time. Should be able to pick up on the trail we're looking for. I'll need to concentrate on Federo's letter as I'm casting the spell. You'll watch my back while I do that, right?
I can do that. Let's try out your spell.
Give me a moment. Never tried this with someone watching me before.
Yeah, do your thing. Oh.
There we go. Quick, follow it.
That's interesting. Let's follow the little guy.
Come on, little one. Keep going.
Another sky shard. Oh, I got the champion point. $915. I have to check the points.
A Daedric shrine. Wonderful.
I was pressing the blocking. Laboratory key. A key to the laboratory of the reformer in the ruins of Yasamidin.
Right. Nothing left to do but go inside.
Yeah, of course. Let's head inside. There's no map here.
This place looks deserted, but I don't feel like we're alone. There's something here.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. Someone is lurking in the shadow. Procedure room. Soundiver's journal. Okay, let's read it. I finally done it. The metal tyrannid calcs. It's malleable with the right application of heat and magic. The bonding causes more irritation to Argonian scales than to salamanders. Still, when under my influence, the subject don't complain of the inflammation or irritation whatsoever. Under my latest series, my subjects are completely suggestible, bright and eager to carry out my every instruction. My will is their desire. They seem lucid, and when the attune return to themselves with a gap in memory as if no time has passed at all. There will be no more breaking through like Sharp did with his exemplary willpower and resistance. When I find him and attune him once more, his memories will return and he will remain as sharp as ever, minus his irritating desire for freedom. Then again, that was always what made him special to me. I owe his breakthrough to him after all. If only he were here for me to thank in person. It is so satisfying to be here at last after I was nearly ruined by my early experiments. My ambition was too much for my loved ones. It cost me many friends and several adventurous betrothals. When I was alone and Sharp remained as the sole survivor of his crop of slaves, I realized how remarkable he was. I dearly miss the talks we used to have. No one, slave or otherwise, challenged me like Sharp did. None are his equal in conversation. His defiance always served as an accelerant to the fire of my inspiration, and whetstone to the blade of my endeavors. He is my perfect experiment, my final challenge. I cannot be angered that he was coerced away from me, even at the cost of his memory of me, for surely I will not have had this breakthrough without losing him. If I can bend him to my will and still keep intact what makes him unique, I'll know I've succeeded. My name shall ring in the ears of every mage from Necrom to Daggerfall, but it will be a minor success in comparison to having Sharp back. It is not enough to have him within arm's reach. I need him eating out of my hand without risk of him biting it off. Many times I have imagined our reunion. I am certain he must be in one of his memories. Why else will he not have sought me out and tried to kill me? That he was always far more curious, far more watchful than he liked to let on works to my advantage. He may deny that he misses what has been taken from him, but I can be the promise of his wholeness. I just need to find him.
What is this metal? When I came in here, I could almost feel it.
What the?
Sharp.
After all this time, where are you? Who's that with you? Stay back! You touched the Tyrannite and I felt it, Sharp. I felt it. You're still attuned. Do you know what this means? Remember me. Remember us.
All I remember is wanting to kill you.
Yeah, me too.
That's right. And you're so close to being mine once more. Just a moment longer.
The middle! Break the connection!
We need to get out of here.
Whew.
Let's get out of here. Please. We can talk outside.
Okay, let's talk outside. Oh, it's outside. Whew, that was... Let's stay somewhere. Oh.
Sonderfell, Ulris. There is a bitterness to his name that I didn't taste before. I hated him, I'm sure of it. And his lab was deserted, so we have nothing else to go on. And what was that metal? Have you ever seen anything like it before?
It's called Tyrannite calx. He's been using it on his slaves. What happened when you touch it?
The Reformer had a hold of me through that metal somehow, like he was trying to reunite me with a piece of myself that was trapped inside. It was a glimpse of my forgotten life, my memories. I'm not making any sense, am I?
Take a moment. You've been through a lot.
I'll be fine. I just need to shake it off. Wasn't expecting him to just grab me like that. That journal you found, was it more of what we found in the letter?
Yes, but he also wrote about perfecting the Tyrannite calx attunement sometime after your escape.
Right. It's a connection that goes both ways. If we can find more of that metal, that Tyrannite calx, there may be a way we can exploit it. That's it. If we find more, we can use it to track down Sonderfell somehow.
We might need help with that.
I'll reach out to Mevi. She sounded like she wanted to help us more, right? I'm not used to having people in my corner, aside from you. We're going to do this, no matter what it takes. We're going to be the Reformer's end.
Definitely. Sharp's Angler's Bounty.
Glad you were there to smash that stuff, that Tyrannite calx. Why can't these wizards just name things in a normal way?
It took us like 1 hour and 8 minutes to complete this quest. Rapport status is friendly. Someone is attacking us. Okay.
Glad you were there to smash that stuff.
Okay. So now we have to increase more to get more quests from him. So for now we are done. So let's return to our... We have to go there. We are going back to Bankorai. And we have to go and complete that delve. Yeah, the story of Sharp is very, very interesting, very nice. So Sharp is not swimming. And we are back here.
I'd rather explore the nastiest delve than the nicest city. Let's go.
Yeah, we are going inside, definitely.
You know what that's good for. Ah, you'll figure it out.
And our story is over there. But let's complete the delve first. And then there is a way shrine right next to the Viridian Watch. No, okay. Okay, there is a door over there. So this is the only way. Oh, the sky shard is right there.
Let's go.
Coffee. Gain 1 skill point. Okay, I will check for that. Lemon. Oh, we have a sleepy enemy. A very sleepy enemy. So many things to collect here.
Huh. Ours now.
Yeah, maybe the boss is somewhere. Yeah. Okay, there are no quests.
Who's better than us? Nobody.
I saw this book over here. Okay, I can see no quests, so the boss is not here. Maybe the boss is somewhere there. Yeah. Oh, but there is no one here. That's a journal. Yeah, maybe someone just killed the boss. Yeah, it's over there. He just spawned. Maximum Magica. Okay, that's our delve. Oh, shots! Hey, sorry. I didn't saw you typing. I was.
I need healing.
I was paying attention at the game. Shots, if you're still there. I saw that you're live streaming the Elder Scrolls Online. I was checking a few days ago. And I want to tell you that I subbed to your channel. Now I can fast travel here and see. Okay, the rest, everything is complete here. Okay, a rendezvous at the pass. First, let's go and speak with Scout Nadira before we are.
You could craft something nice with that.
Moving on with the other one.
I have been watching out for you. It must be quite an honor to have the High King awaiting your arrival. King Emmerich thought you would be here ahead of him, but he has waited for you nonetheless.
How long has the king been here?
Not terribly long, but long enough that he has formulated a plan of attack. This plan requires someone to take quite a bit of risk. I tried to volunteer for the duty, but he insists that you be the one. So I wish you good luck, my friend.
Okay, complete the quest. Rendezvous at the pass.
Been on the lookout for that.
So I got a sharp song about a paper wrapped parcel of fresh fish bait to catch more fish, and a recipe scavenged by Sharp to make use of all those fish. Oh, and some insects. Garlic coated with potato crust. Oh man. That name is very, very... Okay, and I think we are going to move on this second half of the map here. This is the only access to the bank or a garrison. You can't go down here to any other places, just through here.
All right, everyone. It's time to start making preparations.
Yeah, this is the High King.
There you are. If you expected to find us scaling the walls already, I'm sorry to disappoint. Don't get me wrong. We considered taking a stab at it, but with our limited numbers, I don't really think that plays to our strengths.
What strengths are you referring to?
Well, let's see. We have this sewer entrance here that the Imperials don't seem to know about. And then, well, we have you, of course. I'm thinking to base our attack strategy around that. What do you say?
You want me to go in through the sewers?
Yes. Sometimes victory means getting dirty, and that's quite literally true, you know. A passage in the sewers leads to the gatehouse. If you'll open the main gate, we can get into the garrison without having to scale the walls and lose half our men.
I'll go in and open the gate then.
Just so you know, while you're slogging through sewage, we won't be napping out here. We'll go ahead and assault the main gate. It'll create a good distraction. It'll also mean that if you fail, we'll all die. Just so you know.
Will you be leading the assault?
Unless the gods decide to strike me down before the battle starts. I've had enough standing around in throne rooms talking about fighting the Imperials. I miss the satisfaction of sliding a sword between the plates of an enemy's armor.
Queen Arzela will be fighting too?
Of course. Battle runs in our blood. You think our family rose to royal power by attending teas, playing games at court, and currying favor with the right nobles? No, this king and queen work. At its heart, it's a bloody business.
What's the plan once we're all inside?
I haven't neglected that. I've looked at the garrison's layout and whatnot, and it'll really depend on what we find in there. I am confident we'll catch them off guard, so no matter what, we'll have to capitalize on that.
How did the garrison fall to the Imperials in the first place?
The sad truth is we're not even sure. More than 200 Knights of St. Helen were stationed here, but only a handful escaped. Their stories are all over the place. Giant Daedra scaling the walls, the dead rising from the crypt, who knows?
Was Magus General Septima Tharn involved?
That old witch was undoubtedly the mastermind. And actually, one of the knights who escaped claimed Septimus snuck into the garrison posing as a Red Guard refugee, and then unleashed oblivion the next night. Knowing her, that's quite possible.
You know Septima Tharn?
Yes. I met her once, back before the soul burst. I'm ashamed to admit I actually fancied the girl. She was as cold as a Nordic winter, of course. I wonder if she's still attractive, though. Regardless, I think her head would look best on a pole.
So we are going through the sewers. Skills, I got a point. Okay, I got everything here. I don't care for green balance. Also for winter's embrace. Bow. I got all the passives and all the skills I want. Medium. I have everything on medium. I don't care about evasion. Light fingers. Increase your chance of successfully pickpocketing by 10%. Oh yeah. Fighters Guild, Mages Guild. Thieves Guild, Undaunted, Assault. I got everything in wood. What should I go? I need woodworking and clothing. Rank 50, okay. Let's increase the Kinai. Yeah. Let's put the points in crafting. Find the gatehouse. Reduce stamina cost of abilities and increase health. empty.
And down they go.
And down they go. Corn and ginger. Give me the apples. Oh, it's a companion bow.
Skill issue.
What else do we have here? Oh. It's empty. Why I'm taking all the trash?
Never a dull moment.
Garrison Gatehouse. What? Oh. Main gate switch. Hello, Zyron the Gamer. Hello and welcome. Hi, King Emerick. How are you, Zyron?
I quite forgot how it feels. The rush of blood to the head.
Excited for Gold Road. Yeah, I am very curious.
So what if I put on a few years? This is where
Can't wait for the new DLC
this garrison or die.
and where the story goes. Yeah, we still have like 2 mounts. On PlayStation it's coming a bit at the middle of the month, June. Okay, King Emerick, I'm with you. What do we do next?
I've captured a few keeps in my day, and I've learned the hard way. Whoever holds the courtyard holds the key. So I'm going to seal our grip on this space. We should also hit the barracks, though, before the Imperials get their greaves on.
You want me to attack the barracks?
Yes, but I'm not saying to slaughter a bunch of half-dressed soldiers. We're not Reachmen for Mara's sake. No, I'm hoping some of our knights are imprisoned there, and you can free them. We need all the swords we can get.
Yeah, the PTS. No, I'm only playing on PlayStation. I was playing the Elder Scrolls Online on PC, but like maybe 10 years ago, something like that. I'll go to the barracks and free any prisoners I find then.
After we've got the courtyard under control, we'll meet you up there. Oh, and if you see Septima Tharn or any of her commanders, feel free to take them down. I'd love to kill the old witch myself, but you're better qualified.
If I get the opportunity, I'll take it. Okay, assault the barracks. Okay, let's assault the barracks. Somewhere to the right. Oh, that's a restoration staff. That's a restoration staff.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. The Ring of Daggers.
Teach them not to cross us.
They are dying so fast. I'm getting so much experience just by killing two. Oh, give me the apples. Oh, we still have to go this way. Axe of Frost, okay. Garrison Barracks. Well, where are you? Ah, I saw you. You're hiding there. A bullet of Magicka. Okay, what's the other way? Let's look around here. Okay, there's nothing. There is nothing. They stole everything. What's this? Jasmine.
Need some?
No. No.
Commander Attius is down the hall. He tortured us. He needs to pay.
Okay.
One favor I ask. If you see Commander Attius, kill him.
I'm going to. I am going to kill him. Where is he? Grapes. Oh, here we are. A bow of shock. Orders. Some bookshelves. Okay. Meet hiking Emmerich outside the barracks. Okay, let's get out. Let's get out of here.
It's a damn good thing you came out. I was just about to charge in there and find you myself. If I had died, it would have been your fault. You don't want the death of a king on your head, do you?
Oh, of course, I certainly don't.
Gods, I probably shouldn't jest like that. Not around Argella. Poor thing. There's no telling what these twisted imperial bastards might have done with King Eamonn's corpse. He was about to be entombed here when the garrison fell, of course.
Where exactly was he to be entombed?
The royal crypt. All of Bankorai's rulers are buried there, to keep eternal vigil and such. The Imperials are doing something horrific in there. It's where they've formed their last line of defense. Whatever they're doing, I need you to stop them.
I can handle that. Where is the royal crypt?
East, across the bridge behind me. They're just throwing conscripts at us to keep us from getting across. They'll run out of fodder eventually. But if you'll lead the charge across on your way to the crypt, we can take the bridge now.
All right, across the bridge and to the crypt. Let's go. Okay, it's the other way.
I'm hurt. Can you help me?
Okay. How's my inventory? Okay. I still have space. Oh, someone just... Okay, the archers are... Oh, okay. Another point. What are you?
Better luck next time. Oh, wait.
Path of Shock. Oh, okay, let's go through the stairs.
The garrison is ours. Imbeciles will soon witness the Empire's true strength.
Escape like that. You will see.
Molag Bal. Yes, I will see soon enough. Septima Tharn. It's not speaking with me.
This foul, icy fog rolled in. The earth shook, and those dolmen emerged from the ground beneath our feet. We retreated here to await your return. The rest you can clearly see.
What are your orders?
I'm afraid the giant Daedric anchors from the sky issue is more your speciality than my own. I'll let you lead on this one.
That doesn't seem very kindly.
A wise leader knows how to delegate, my father used to say. He may have died in his cups, but the man knew his aphorisms. What could be more kingly?
Very well, I'll destroy the anchors.
Baccarat is mine, Corporal. You cannot possibly protect it.
No way. No way. Very dead.
With chains they sought to bind this place in darkness and death. But the chains are broken! The garrison is ours!
Oh, the garrison is ours.
Mark my words. This victory will go down in the history books. This is the day the Empire began to crumble.
Knights of St. Pellin, many of your brothers and sisters died here, but this was the purchase of their sacrifice. Be grateful and be proud.
We have the bastards on the run now. Come, Argella. Come. Experience the joy of watching your enemies flee from battle.
Woo woo! Oh, Queen Argella is right there. But I only can speak with her after we are going through the door. And okay, they just vanished. And now we are on the second part of the map.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't think we could retake the garrison. I expected to die here. I was even looking forward to it. But my heart is filled with happiness right now. Not for myself, but for the people of Evermore.
Are the Imperials defeated then?
Well, of course the war is far from over, but we've won a crucial battle. Definitely gave the Imperials a black eye. And Evermore is safe. I should return there, but I have a feeling Emmerich will want to press on to liberate southern Bankerai.
Do you think that's wise?
Whether it's wise or not,
Oh, there is a shield.
All I can say is that if Emmerich wants to push on, I hope you will go with him. It's clear that any undertaking you're a part of is more than likely to succeed.
Okay, a skill point and a shield.
You know, I really thought the years had hardened Emmerich, made him cold. But since he arrived in Evermore, I've caught glimpses of the cousin I used to play with when we were kids. Difficult as all this has been, I think it's rekindled his spirits.
Okay. Hi, King.
We gave the Imperials a healthy kick in the buttocks, didn't we? I bet they don't stop running until they're behind the walls of Harlin's Stand. We will have to go after them, of course.
Why do we have to go after them?
For one thing, I still haven't seen Septima. I just have to find out how the years have treated the old girl. There's also the matter of liberating southern Bankerai. It's Covenant territory, you know.
How do you propose we liberate southern Bankerai?
One grain of sand at a time, my friend. It's true we don't have the troops to go traipsing off into the desert, but one person can scout Harlin's Stand and see if Septima's there. If only I had a loyal and capable friend here.
All right, I can go to Harlin's Stand then.
Of course, you can go to Harlin's Stand.
Of course I can go.
Yes, my friend. The key to driving the Imperials out of southern Bankerai will be finding and eliminating the Magus General. If you'll track Septima down, we'll be halfway done.
What kind of place is Harlin's Stand?
It's a magnificent city right in the middle of nowhere. Only the gods know why the Red Guards even built it. But it's changed hands many times over the century. Not a subject to bring up when you have Faharajad and Argella in the same room.
If we retake the city, who will get it?
Queen Argella, of course. It's part of Bankerai. Come to think of it, I don't even know why Faharajad wants it. Doesn't he have enough desert cities? You'd think he'd be lobbying for more territory in the wetlands for Mara's sake.
Can you tell me more about Septima Thorn?
Sweet Septima. I may have mentioned before, I actually met her when I was just coming of age, tagging along with my father to Cyrodiil. I took quite a fancy to her, but she mocked my advances most cruelly.
Why did she mock your advances?
My father was just a merchant lord from Cumberland, come to kiss the Emperor's ring. I didn't realize it, but I was hardly a match for a Tharn. Even back then, Abner Tharn would never have allowed his niece to be courted by someone like me.
What is the Imperial strategy?
I believe they were aiming to conquer all Bankerai, but we've shown them that that's not going to happen. Septima's likely plotting revenge now, but who knows? Her family's so corrupt with power and necromancy, their motives hardly make sense anymore.
Okay, search for Septima. Oh, that's okay. Farther. So now we can explore and do secondary quests. I can... oh. Okay, that was up, okay.
Free up that enchant before you're caught without it.
Lion.
Better overstocked than under.
Platinum. What is this place? Gotcha. Letter to Hansa. Hounding's Rage. Okay, research.
Good eye.
Critical chance, stamina, critical chance, weapon and spell damage. Oh, I can research like 3. 5 days. Oh my, oh my. Oh my, oh my. That's 40. Precise and infused. Oh, I don't have this one, but I have this one. Yeah, but for now I can craft 2. Both Hounding's Rage. Okay. Improve. Improve. And that's all for now. Add this one. better weapons. Okay. And the backup. Yeah, these are the CPs 160. This is only 40. I can craft. I have to put more points there, but that's okay for now. Okay, now where is the clothing? Here. Let's go to the medium. I don't have nothing good here. Creation. I can craft the entire chest with divine. Up to CP 90. Yeah, that's okay. Divines. Oh, style Breton. Wood elf, okay. Oh, I don't have divines. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, damn. What should I put? I don't have divines. Let me check. What do I have on me? There's nothing good on me. Oh, there is a... this set I have. Yeah, divines. I don't have divines on anything. So I have to be careful, and when I get medium armor with divines, I should just research that. And then I will make the set. Now I have the bows, which is great. Infuse research from exemplary items obtained by completing conquest board dailies in Cyrodiil. Okay. This is the merchant. Let's sell some. Furnishing. I don't need potions. god, I have so many things. Folder node. This is a quest starter, but it's not for this area. The banker.
To leave possessions with his.
Let's see. What should I deposit? That one. Okay. Those two. Deals poison. I have so many of this. Okay, let's keep only those. Okay, somehow we are just fine.
Got here as quick as I could. You could brew something nice with that.
Where to go first? Where to go first? Oh, okay, that's my first lore book around here. The Warrior's Charge. Thank you. 5 points there. Yeah, that's the way. I want to go like this and clear this area over here. Yeah, the keen eye on the scales is so good. You can see the items from afar. Okay, and we already have a quest here. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I can see the wood from so far away. A rubedite ore. This is the highest level on raw material. Old tower discovered. Yeah, very nice.
Over here. You there.
Let's see, is the quest for this old tower?
Pardon my manners, I can't rise to bow. I'm afraid I'm not as spry as I was. Won't be for a while.
What happened to you?
I tried to infiltrate the Imperial camp. Falsify their orders. Wanted to send them far from here. It was a great plan, but flawed, for I am not the man I once was. Idle days have stolen my strength. I fled into the rocks after I was wounded.
Infiltrating camps? Falsifying orders? Who are you?
They once called me the Sly Scarab, but my given name is Mazrahil. Other questions must wait. Those orders are of paramount importance. If you get them, I can hobble unnoticed to the ruins below the gate and await you there. Will you help me?
I look for the Imperial orders.
Imperials and beetles both have surly
old
dispositions
tower.
and sharp implements, but you must persevere. The future of Bangarai may rest on your shoulders. Once I catch my breath, I'll meet you at the ruins below the Craglorn Gate.
What were you doing out here?
I have a dead drop at the base of the Craglorn Gates. No one has left the Scarab a note for years, but I always check. Old habits, yes? Anyway, I saw the smoke from the road and decided to investigate.
Where do you think they came from?
Holland's Stand, I wager. I cannot stand the thought of those diamond-backed jackals occupying my city. Once my work here is complete, what am I saying? My knees creak just climbing into bed. Scrambling rooftops at my age is a fool's game.
Why are these orders so important?
These Imperial dogs are creatures of routine. They'd likely die of starvation if a dining schedule weren't posted outside the company's mess. But we can count on them to follow orders without question.
So your falsified orders will send them back to Cyrodiil?
They should. I'm a fair-handed forgery, if I do say so myself. These should do the trick, all right.
I'll see what I can do.
Hurry. I saw them burnishing their weapons and armor while I crept through their camp. I think they intend to march soon.
Okay, collect Imperial orders. Okay, but we are going to collect them another time. I'm going to take a break here. And maybe I will see you again later tonight. If not, then tomorrow. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for clicking my video. Bye bye, my friends.